HMG Weekly Wrap Up. Bringing you the latest headlines in the news, what you missed on the podcast, upcoming events, community updates, and stories spotlighting our community heroes. This is where the week gets wrapped up, HMG style. And now, here's your host, Mr. Adam Bird.
What's up? Happy Friday, everybody. It's great to be here back in the home studio. Thank God. It's good to be off the road. But, yeah, happy Friday, first off. Welcome to, July. I guess this is technically the second week of July. Hope everybody had a great America's 250th birthday. Hope you celebrated well. Talk a little bit about that today. Got some headlines for you. We're gonna get this. Let's get this shared out here. Get some of you heathens on here and talk shop a little bit. I've got some some pretty important stories that we're gonna share today. And I got a text this morning from somebody, and I'm sitting here pushing the wrong button, asking if I wanted to have a special co-host join me today. And I said, you know what? Yeah, I think I do. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, you know him. He's not a stranger here to HMG, Mr. Adam Peters.
Hey, buddy.
It's the AA show. Oh, wait, no. That's not like that.
We're already Adam squared, so
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I felt like talking into a microphone this morning. I sat down to do some work, and I was like, I wonder if he wants a co-host.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. I'm not an adult, so I can't run this by myself.
And you guys will notice, and I brought back the old red, white, and blue bow tie here. All right, I did that for all you all out there. So some of you guys have been busting my balls about it the last several weeks. So when you bring the bow tie back, and Mr. Peters here made a excellent observation this morning when I had the bow tie on. Now you see it. Now you pretty much don't. And the beard has gotten long enough to where it covers up a bow tie. So, yeah. And then Mr. Peters, it looks like, what do you got on there? I see some. It's like, where's Waldo? Or what do you got there? Oh, there's the stars. Is that an apron?
Yeah, it is.
It
sure is.
Yeah.
That I never wear.
That's
just hangs in the pantry. Why don't I wear it? Because I don't cook for myself.
We are, and you can kind of see, I kept the background up this week. America's 250, because we just celebrated America's 250. I'm kind of
quarter millennia.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Quarter millennia. Wow.
Yeah.
And we were here to witness it. And there's so many other things that are going to be happening the rest of this year as well. So anyway, happy to be here this week. It's great to be home for a little while. Adam, I appreciate you texting me this morning. Those of you that are watching the live, we get some of you on here right now. Over there on the gram, appreciate you jumping on. Leave a comment. Let me know that you guys are out there. Share this out, and let's get some of your viewpoints. Now, in fair warning, I was putting the show together, and Adam did text me last minute, so I wasn't planning on this. So this is going to be a surprise to him. Some of the news articles that I pulled this week. And then we're going to get into some events, and then we'll talk a little bit about the shows. You guys know the routine. So let's go ahead and get started, because we got about 10 or 12 articles that I pulled. It's going to be a busy week this week. Strap in, grab your coffee. Let's have some fun. Here we go. First story up this week. This has been very controversial. The VFW and is basically in the crosshairs on Capitol Hill, where Representative Mike Bose, the chairman of the House Veterans Affairs Committee, is calling on the VA to investigate the VFW's accreditation. The reason? Do you guys see this? It was a T-shirt that the VFW launched, and it was basically saying, honor the contract. The VFW is calling out Congress, and I'm here for it. I love it. I didn't, it wasn't a political move. Bo says it was too political. A lot of vets are calling BS on it. He wants to know if they should still be allowed to represent veterans in claims process. The VFW's response, they're not backing down. Good. I hope they don't either. They say
who's going to represent them if they're not allowed to represent us anymore? Like what?
It's absolutely absurd.
It's asinine, man.
I believe he's a Republican out of Indiana. I think
it doesn't matter. Democrat, Republican, they're all the same.
It's all.
They all need to remember who they work for.
Correct. And I'll get into that in just a second. But if the VA actually follows through with it, it could change how the VFW operates forever. We are talking about one of the oldest and largest VSOs being threatened for speaking up on behalf of the PACT Act and veteran benefits. It's not politics, folks. It's advocacy.
I was going to say, you mean they're doing their job and they're getting in trouble for it?
It's unbelievable that this type of crap is happening. Hats off, salute to the VFW. Thank you. And if you've ever worked with the VFW as a VFO, I think they've been great. They've been great for a lot of veterans. At least my interactions with some of the VFWs. Sorry, I just had a light go out here. That's fine. Whatever. Now it's a show. I worked so hard to get everything set up, and the one thing I didn't do is check the battery life on a light. Whatever. Screw it.
You know they make plugins.
Yeah. Well, not for these. Anyway, I think this is the fact that this is I feel like this is an attack on the veterans. Is ridiculous. And
it's no different than them not wanting to push the Richard Starr Act forward and everything else. It's all political theater for one reason or another. Don't forget, midterms are coming up.
Right. Well, that's a good point. Here's the thing. These guys like Representative Mike Bost, you guys, anybody that sits in a chair for this government, you got to remember who put you there first and foremost.
So you were elected to represent.
And here's the thing: there's a lot of veterans, and you've seen the memes for years. Like you're poking a bear that I don't think you want to poke.
You probably don't want to bring that one out of hibernation, do you?
No, and it's like you got to remember, there's more of us than there are you.
A lot more.
And we just lost a whole bunch of viewers. So I'm sure we're getting shadow banned. This is the stuff too. So if you guys see this, please share and share it.
Why in the world would you lose a whole bunch of viewers for talking about holding our politicians accountable?
Because we're talking about holding our politicians accountable.
Oh, imagine that. The concept of accountability.
Yeah, well, these politicians think they get into these and they're excluded for, they get insider trading. They don't get in trouble for this. They don't get in trouble for that. They do pretty much whatever the hell they want. Whatever.
Meanwhile, we're all struggling out here.
Yeah. Speaking of the VA,
the
VA backlog. This is actually a positive story. The VA backlog drops below 70,000. So this is some positive news out of the VA. And,
do you want to know why?
Why is that?
So I'm dealing with a little thing. I was at the VA earlier this week trying to get a referral to get some things fixed in community care. They're just willy-nilly approving everybody for community care right now. That's why the backlog's gone.
Okay.
If you want community care, now is the time to go to your VA and get it. Because my PCM told me on was it Wednesday when I went up there, she's like, so you want to go to Orlando Health? I was like, yeah. She's like, good news, we're allowed to put everybody in for a referral and they're approving them. It might take a couple of weeks, but that's what's happening.
That makes sense because I have an appointment coming up next week for a thing I was telling you about offline, and it fortunately for me, those of you that got to meet Mrs. HMG on last week's show, she works at a hospital and I can go through her stuff. So, but this again, positive news: backlog pending disability claims has officially dropped below 70,000. It's a major milestone. Plus, we've seen over 200,000 new veterans enroll into VA healthcare in 2026 alone. That surprises me a little bit, but okay. That tells me more veterans are trusting the system and the VA.
No, I think it's just affordable.
That is that's
That doesn't track.
on that one a little bit. But nonetheless, let's give credit where credit's due. The VA
Hey,
is
good. The backlog's down.
it's great that the backlog's down.
It's good more vets are going to the VA.
And that's right, because if you're not going to the VA, it means you're causing issues for veterans that do use the VA because they get funding, right? So if you're not using it, then anyway. Story number 3, Adam.
Yes, Adam.
Mitch McConnell, his health crisis. How many people care? I don't wish anything bad on the man, but let's talk about it. He's been hospitalized.
Looks like a worm.
What's that?
He looked like a worm.
I do?
No. Mitch McConnell.
Oh, I was going to say,
Is he like in a wheelchair now? Is that
he's been in the hospital since mid-June, and the question about his health and the future are kind of peaking this week because I think, and this ties into our next story too, but the Senate, especially when it comes to defense and veteran spending negotiations, if McConnell steps down or is unable to return, the entire committee landscape could shift. So we got to keep your eyes on old Mitch and see how he's doing because, and this is where this ties into the next story, the October 1 shutdown risk. The 2027 budget fight is starting to heat up already. Shocker?
Nope.
Yeah.
I bet they wouldn't be talking about shutting the budget down if their paychecks turned off.
No. That's a great point. And hold that thought. The administration is asking for 1.5 trillion, that's with a T, folks, dollars in defense spending. That is a 44 to 45% increase. Of course.
Well, I wonder why, Adam.
Wow, that's a good question, Adam.
It's really not. What's been going on since April, May?
Yeah,
we got to replenish the stockpiles, huh?
Right.
We gotta build our arsenal back up.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem.
Congress doesn't have any money.
Well, yeah, no, shocker. We'll just print more.
Yeah, of course.
Congress has to pass this by October 1st, or we're looking at a shutdown. Oh no, another shutdown. The government shutdown, VA payments, active duty, paychecks, military operations all get caught in the crossfire. Right. Let me say that again for those of you in the back. When the government shuts down, VA payments, active duty paychecks, and military operations all get caught in the crossfire. They didn't say Congress, any of the any government, none of the a-holes in DC.
Wait a minute. So VA is attached to that now? It used to be different.
That's what it says. That's what it said in this article.
Fair enough.
So, well, and here's the thing. It's
historically VA is separate from active duty.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are 100% correct on that. But let's be honest. I think the veterans have a big target on their backs right now. For some reason, this government wants to put a target on our back.
They're just poking the bear.
They're gonna, and they're poking quite a bit. This is funny. Like we had a bunch of people on, now a bunch of people are. I'm telling you, it's the social platforms. They shadow ban us when I start talking about stuff like this, and I'm guaranteeing that's what's happening. But we're gonna move on because I know you guys will watch this and share this later on. Story number 5.
Cruising.
Army.
Oh boy.
Our brothers and sisters, our Army is talking social media shutdown. The Army is consolidating its digital presence. I'm surprised that it's taken them this long, but they're shutting down individual social media accounts and centralizing control under one main brand. The idea is to stop misinformation and to present a unified message.
What does that even mean? Are they shutting down unit pages? What are they doing?
It didn't say, but my guess to that is, yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. I think they're shutting down like unit pages, basically the individual unit pages or company pages that are out there. Is it right?
Is it even going to work?
I don't know. Critics say that this reduces the personal community level connection that recruiters and local bases have built.
Probably
It's
true.
drawdown. I mean, I don't disagree with that statement there. But I do think, I think it's a mistake? I don't think it's wrong to police it a little bit, but I think the way that they're going about doing it isn't might not be the best way, if that makes sense.
Fair. I don't know. The new Army videos are pretty good, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
They're really good.
Yeah. I'd be like, shit.
Right? Where do I sign up again?
Sticking with the military, the Navy recruitment success. The Navy hit its goal of 45,000 recruits, and they did it in 3 months early. They are now at 110% of their target. How'd they do it? A 10% raise in base pay certainly helped, but they had better marketing, stronger community outreach, and renewed the focus telling of the Navy story. Good for them. I like that. That's good. We need a strong Navy. I love the Navy. Army first, but we love our brothers and sisters over there on the Navy. Here's a fun one. The Marines, again, sticking with the military theme today. The Marines deploying Iron Dome to the Pacific. The Marine Corps is sending Iron Dome air defense systems to the Pacific. This is a major signal about where the focus is. We're talking about layered defense against missile threats in the region that is getting hotter by the month. The Marines are building a more mobile, more lethal posture out there. When I say the Pacific, they're talking specifically Okinawa area, that area. They're putting out some domes out there. It basically, they took what Israel had in the Iron Dome, and now they I don't want to say copied it, but for lack of a better, they're doing that and then putting it over there in Japan.
Control C, Control V. That's what they're doing.
I mean, it's is that area becoming a hot area?
Possibly.
Is that a small tell of what's to come in the future? Perhaps.
Let's just worry about ourselves.
Well, we'll get to that in a second.
Of course, you've got a story.
I do. U.S. airstrikes in Iran. That's nothing new. Just keep everybody in your prayers.
I did see yesterday Iran fucking shot back at Jordan, targeting F-35 specifically.
Yeah.
I thought they just signed a ceasefire last week.
I thought so too, but then they were just like, no, F it. We're going to just...
What a mess.
It kind of feels like there's more to that story than what's being told to us.
Of course. There's always more.
I didn't I made a tinfoil hat for some of the guys. Like Dave, the guys aren't on here yet, but yeah. Gavin, hey, I appreciate it over there on LinkedIn. Thank you. I'm going to put this up there. There's some taskforceintel.com. I appreciate it, Gavin. Thank you. We'll take a look at that. Take a look at that, folks, if you want. Some of those new bills. It's always good help. Again, folks, I don't know all this stuff. I'm taking what I'm seeing and I'm throwing it out there, putting my 2 cents in it. Don't take my word for it. Look this stuff up. Make sure you guys are looking this stuff up. I could be wrong. It's early in the day still. So, what were we just talking about? Oh, Iran. I don't do that anymore either. Anyway, FBI Sorry. FBI arrest surge 197% as crime drops. What do you think they've done differently?
Maybe started doing their job.
Well, here's a headline that matters for every law enforcement officer watching. FBI arrests are up 197% in 2026 compared to the year before. According to this was coming out of the Federalist, so it's like, take it for what it's worth. And it's not an isolated stat. Violent crimes is dropping to historic lows. The murder rate hit the lowest number ever recorded. Huh. I want to look into that a little bit more. Murder rate hits low. Even guys like Steve Bannon say, don't trust these numbers. Look, the FBI's had reporting problems before. I'm sorry, but I mean, he's not wrong. But nonetheless, if the FBI's making more arrests, good. Maybe, hopefully it's for the right reasons. Only time will tell, right? Look that one up. It's just, yeah. Now, Adam, you said something earlier.
Yeah.
Why don't we just worry about ourselves? Well, here's the thing. When you worry about ourselves, we have to worry about what other countries are doing too, though, right? Because ultimately you have to plan and then execute so you can take care of ourselves. Well, this country that we're about to talk about, you've heard me talk about it before. I'm talking about China.
That was so good. That was so good. One more time.
I'm going to talk about China. China's bad. China's weaponizing the world's ports. Oh my goodness. We got to stop it. It's not good. It's not good.
I'm the only one who can.
Yeah. So I'm the only one that can. Yeah. So China, this kind of goes back to what the Marines in the Pacific buildup that I was talking about a little bit earlier, right? We've talked about China for the last several years on the show, in and out. And there's a great book. I've no ties with this gentleman, Gordon Chang. He's a great author, great person. I've met him on several occasions, but he wrote a book called The 100-Year Marathon. And that's a great book. And it really dives into what China's plan has been. And you can tie that book into what we have seen over the last just 5 years alone. Right. But this particular one, the U.S. delivered a blunt warning to the International Maritime Organization this week. China is turning its control of global shipping into a weapon. Okay. Now you got to keep in mind, it sounds a little conspiracy the way that it says that it's being put, because it's like, but remember the news articles and how our mainstream media here works. So keep that in mind. But at the same time, look at China's track record. Okay. They dominate the shipping industry or the world. They have put ports all over the world in the last just 5 years alone. They dominate the shipping containers and the cranes. They have been buying up port concessions around the globe, not for profit, they say, but for leverage. You look at Panama, right? Recently ruled on what was it? It was the something Hutchinson's port, I think. There was another one in the Panama area. There was like two that happened. I can't remember where it was, and I don't have it on here, but Panama was a big thing. On it. Look at where these Chinese ports are going. Venezuela was another one recently as well. You look at the money that's going into these ports and who's controlling the ports, and China is a big part of that. So what does that mean? Well, you could tie that into several different things. You want to go down that rabbit hole, find out how China makes their ships, the shipbuildings that they do. Every ship, including their fishing, just regular civilian shipping vessels, are all military grade. So you can if they're running short on military ships, they can take these fishermen's boats and turn them into
Weapons of war.
yeah.
Hmm.
And quite honestly, if you think about it, it's kind of an ingenious move. But I digress. So China's in the news again. Yeah. What do we have here, Gavin? What do we have here? Back to the backlog here. The count the VA devised backlog nearly rating bundle disability. Okay. Wow. All right. There's more to that.
There's always more to the story.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you, Gavin, for that.
Gavin's on it.
He's on it, man. That's freaking awesome. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff.
What story are we on now?
Number 11. We got a couple more. I lied. We got this one and then a hero story. I'm going to end it on a hero story. Okay.
Not China.
Not going to end it on China. Not going to end it on China today. No. China's bad. Might have some Chinese food later, but we'll see. Sorry.
You're giving me ideas now.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the. We're having a show today, folks. Again, like everybody showed up at the beginning of the show, and it must have just cut out because you started bringing up the federal government, and it's like, oh, this guy's talking about cut them off. Literally, they've seen. Yeah, I mean, we had like 12 people on, and the regulars haven't even showed up yet. But
damn regular.
Again, I think I'll get in my tinfoil hat. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a tinfoil hat and we're going to start doing conspiracy stories. That's what we're going to do. Now you got something to look forward to. Listen, Doge. Is it Doge? Did I say that right? Closes up shop after cutting $214 billion.
That's like a drop in the bucket.
Right. Well, it officially closed its doors on July 4th, and that was the self-termination date built into the executive order from day one. The final tally, $214 billion in claimed federal savings. That works out to over $1,300 a taxpayer. Along the way, more than 260,000 federal employees left government service. Elon Musk stepped back from leading Doge back in May of last year. They stated with the goal of cutting $2 trillion, scaled it back to $1 trillion, and then landed at $214 billion. Now,
why do we think that is?
Why do I think they didn't get to $1 trillion and they stopped at $1 billion?
Yeah.
Because I think it got too political. People were getting pissed off behind closed doors, so they shut it down.
Yeah, exactly.
I think people were losing money. And by people losing money, and this is just a theory, and I'm sure I'm wrong on this, but one could speculate that people or the string pullers of the world were losing money and didn't like that somebody outside of their group.
Yeah, the faucet got turned off.
Yeah, came out and was like, hey, I'm losing money. This isn't right.
Yeah.
So some critics say that the chaos of the cuts actually cost the government money in the short term. But did it? And there's
not when you can print your own.
Right. There's no final. Here's the thing. There's no final report plan. But love it or hate it, Doge is done. Or Doge is done. Debate's over. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing with this. When it first came out, I think it was a good idea. I think at the time there was what is there? Something along the lines of like 51% of the jobs here in the United States are tied to some government.
It's a lot.
Related position. Think about it, 51%. And you want to talk about control. There seems to be a lot of control. There's a control issue in this country, I think. I don't know. I don't know how else to.
You think?
Yeah. Let's end it on a good one, Adam. I've got a couple of good heroes. Can I share some hero spotlights? Let's maybe this will change meta and
It'll bring the viewers back.
Bring the viewers back. Thank you, Meta, for giving it to me early this week. Fireworks were last week. Nope, we're going to continue on right there. Hero spotlights this week, Adam. We've got hero flights. These programs continue to take World War II, Korean War vet, and Vietnam veterans to see memorials in Washington, D.C. I think this is so cool.
They do this for all veterans, by the way. It's not just World War II. They were the ones that have priority. I've been on the list here in Orlando for 2 years, just waiting for them to call me. And it's like a whole free flight to DC, spend the whole day. They bring you home.
My sister took our grandpa, who was a Korea War vet, who lived in Wisconsin, and flew and did this 1 year. And it was the coolest thing to witness. I think this is a great program. I hope it never goes away. And Honor Flights, that organization, God bless you for what you do. It's awesome. Period. So continue to change people's lives with that. I think that's great. There's another program called Hives for Veterans. I'm not talking about like hives, like rashes. I'm talking about like beehives.
Dude, sick.
Beehives. Yeah, like this is so freaking cool. It's called Hives for Heroes. Go to hivesforheroes.org. This program connects veterans with beekeeping. It's therapy, it's agriculture, it's mission driven. Service soil.
Badass.
I mean, this is freaking cool. Like, I would love to learn more about Hives for Heroes. I would love to, like, one of the plans is, and we've always planned this. In fact, I was talking to my pop about this a couple of weeks ago, is up in our house that we have in Wisconsin, the cabin that the family has, is they want to put, there's a lot of flowers up there, and we want to put some beehives up there. We want to put some hives up there, make our own honey and stuff. We've got some friends here locally in the Pennsylvania area that do it. I think it's really cool. And honey is good for you. Like, you get the local stuff. I mean, that's a cool thing, right? Hives for Heroes. Big shout out to you.
Reach out to HMG.
Reach out. Yes. I would. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Adam, stop it. Great idea. Oh, right. Hold on a second. Let's write that down. Hives for Heroes. HMG honey. What? Oh. God.
Oof. See?
I love it. Invite them on. Wayne says invite them on. Wayne, yeah, see, that's what I love about it. That's Wayne's thinking. Mark your calendars for tomorrow, Saturday, July 11th. The Hearts of Heroes premiere is happening. It's featuring Brooke Shields. Nothing wrong about that. There's a big red carpet moment for veteran. It's a veteran focused film that they're going to be on. I think this is their season 2, but it focuses on veterans and first responders. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's called, what I say it was called, Hearts of Heroes. Hearts of Heroes. It premieres tomorrow. That's what's happening. So check that out. Mr. Peters, we got some events coming up that we are locked in and honing, like tractor beam. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
So tractor beam and events that I don't know about yet.
Nothing. Well, you might know about a few of them. Maybe you don't.
Well, I'm about to learn.
Be about to learn.
You're about to tell me where I need to be and when I need to be there.
Right.
That's usually how this works.
I know, right? Folks, mark your calendars. October. Geez, Louise. Let me start again. Folks, mark your calendars for August 21st through the 23rd Empowered Podcasting Conference in Charlotte, North Carolina. Go to empoweredpodcasting.com. Get your tickets today. This is one of those, if you're serious about growing your business or your podcast, this is the room you need to be in. Empowered Podcasting. After the show, I go in and I put all the links in after the show. I will have that in there, so you can check back later today. The links will be in there as well. September 22nd, there's going to be an event with Amazon and the Latino magazine in DC. That's a Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. Washington, D.C. Stay tuned. More details to come. I'm just throwing that out there. Next up, we've got Real Estate Cares event. This is happening in Tampa, Florida on September 23rd with Merging Vets and Players. Our buddy Nate Boyer, that's his organization. Ryan Beckman, who's a friend of ours, and HMG's own Olivia Nunn is going to be speaking this evening. This is going to be a quite the crowd and quite the lineup. So if you can make it, check it out. I think the link's in there. I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on, but the address is there. I'll put it up there. The address is there. So make sure you guys check that out. Real Estate Cares. That's definitely one that you're going to want to be at. And then I don't have the flyer for this one, but September 25th through the 26th, our friends over at Team Addo. It's that time of year, folks. It's the 10-year. It's the 10-year anniversary of the All Heroes Open fishing tournament that's happening September 26th. On September 25th, the Friday night beforehand, they're doing a get-together, and we're going to I'll get some more information for you guys. But if you want to go to Team Addo, that's ADDO.org. You can get more information right now and lock your spot in. This is such a fun event. That same week, I think there's some other stuff going on in Tampa or whatever, but these are the places that you want to be at. So make sure you get those on your calendar.
You think there's some other stuff going on, or there's some other stuff going on?
I know there's other stuff going
That's
on.
That's a big week, actually, in Tampa.
Bombshell Suds over on the IG.
Justin.
With two, you can't go there. Justin, I used your stuff this morning. I made sure I washed really good.
Which flavor?
The Adam. It's actually the one that
brown.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like it. That's good. That's some good stuff, man.
It's so good.
Let's dive into the show. We got a couple of shows that we got to go over, and we're doing good. I think we might keep this under an hour.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. With everybody cutting off and the meta, blocking us and the lights going off and stuff. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Let's dive into these shows.
There goes your tie.
There goes the tie. You know what? That's what we're doing. America, we'll put it there. You guys saw the tie. Listen, I mentioned this last week, but in the last 45 days, we've had 6 new shows join Heroes Media Group. I couldn't be more excited about it. I love what we do here. I love what we've created over the last 11 years and being in this business for the last 15. It's just been quite the blessing. We've got new shows. You can check out all the shows. Simply go to heroesmediagroup.com, click on podcast, and you'll see all the shows that are currently on Heroes Media Group. Some of the new shows right now, the Riley Grupo show, this young lady, Army officer, she's got some new content coming out here soon, so stand by for that.
Killing it.
Yeah, she really is. I'm so proud of this young lady. So she's got some new stuff. Her one video, she does have a video up. You can go check that out and kind of talks a little bit about her background, what you can expect to hear with her show coming up this fall. Dog Tags to Ownership. Love these guys. Absolutely phenomenal organization. And they do a couple of shows each week. This week, from Navy to 3 successful tech startups. Tony Madriro, hope I said your name right, Tony. Probably not, but I apologize. Is proving that service doesn't stop when the uniform comes off. here's what his latest venture. I hear about what his latest adventure is. It's called Longevity Plan AI. And what's next for that. So check that out. It's Dog Tags to Ownership. 4 Years a Slave, another new show on HMG. He's got some new content coming out. Stand by for that. In fact, if you're in the, I believe, Kansas City area, I think he's going to be up in the Kansas City. He's also a comedian doing some stand-up up there. So stay tuned. He's going to be posting that stuff. You can follow him on his social platform as well. From the Ashes Radio, I love these guys here. This week, you know who they had on? I watched the show earlier. I think it was Monday night. These guys I've known for several years, and they have their own platform and whatnot. And Rob is just such a good dude. But they had Sergeant Major Mike Vining. For some of you out there, like, who the hell is that? You guys have seen a meme of this gentleman. I almost guarantee it. This is who they had on the show. They had an in-depth conversation covering a lifetime of military service, the early days of special operations leadership under pressure, lessons forged through decades of service, and the men who never made it home. Advice for the next generation of warriors and life after the uniform. This was an awesome episode to watch and listen. It's called From the Ashes. Go check it out. Great episode. All right. Next up, the Blue Line Voice, Blood, Sand, and Smoke. Another newer show on HMG. This week, retired Broward County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Mike Katz. He's got 34 years on the job, from SWAT to undercover narcotics, street crimes training. He's a 7th degree black belt. He's trained in Japan. Was born in Brooklyn, grew up in Jersey. Then spent, most of the chaos of the 1980s in South Florida, where Broward County stood as ground zero of the crack epidemic. And he talks about all of that stuff. It was a cool episode. It's called The Blue Line Voice, Blood, Sand, and Smoke. Check it out. Another newer show to the network. New episode this week. Old Ranger, new dad.
Well, Seth.
Yeah, our buddy Seth. Great episode this week. Talks with this gal Jen, shares her incredible story of how she spent 8 years creating YouTube videos with almost no audience, only to experience what looked like an overnight success story after discovering what truly connected with viewers. Good episode. Check it out. Old Ranger, new dad. We've got some new stuff coming from behind the thin blue line. Mark is the host of that show. Had a great conversation with him earlier this week, and they've got some gang task force conference coming up. He's got some cool interviews coming up, so stand by for that. Uncommon Sense, look them up. Uncommon Sense. Look them up on YouTube. It's hilarious show. And it's one of the guys on the show, Ray. He's a Army veteran. Good dude. He actually sold me my truck. I don't even know. It's just it's a wacky and fun show to watch. Check it out. Uncommon Sense. Double S podcast this week. They're talking America's 250th. And they had a round table. So they had a bunch of special guests this week. Check it out. Double S podcast. Misfit Nation podcast. Mr. Rich LaMonica sits down with retired U.S. Army Colonel Scott Paderas, for a deep conversation about leadership, personal responsibility, economic systems, political division, and basically what's happening in the world today. Check it out. Misfit Nation podcast. Homefront Sit Rep podcast. This was a fun one. Not every mission begins with a deployment, and not every lesson comes from a battlefield. That's pretty cool. I like how that one goes. These guys, our buddy David Willis and Gunny Samuel Deeds, they both of them kind of traded in the microphones last couple of weeks for a passport, and both of them went on their own kind of journeys. David was out to sea, and Mr. Deeds was in Europe, kind of touring Europe. and they share about their experiences. And I got to give a special shout out here real quick to our buddy David Willis over there at the Homefront Sit Rep podcast. It was recently David's birthday, and David turned 29 again this year. So I shot him a video. David's been a huge supporter of HMG, and he does such a phenomenal job in the community and everything over there at Homefront Sit Rep. He's also created the Tip of the Spear, and he's got some other stuff that he's working on that I will not share right now because I'm going to let him make that announcement. But David, I hope you had a wonderful birthday, brother. We love you, and we're honored and blessed to have you a part of the HMG family. So happy birthday. Arms Room Show. Hey, these guys are back. I'm going to talk about the OGs of HMG took some time off. Well, they're back. And this week's show is now up, and they're discussing the fundamentals of shooting competitions and how to have fun and do well in the ranks. The OGs of HMG are back. The Arms Room Show. Check it out. Next up, what do we have this week? This just got a text message earlier today, Adam. She-Bird the Vibe season. Ashley and Mia coming back. Season 2, baby. Season 2 is dropping in September, so stay tuned. They've been on a little bit of a hiatus. Mia graduated high school and done a good job there. So that's a great show. We're looking forward to having them back up for season 2. Vet SOS podcast. Sean. He's got, man, I tell you what, this umbrella of shows over there, Vet SOS. They've got like 5 shows under their umbrella. And we love it. This week they got 3 of them drop new episodes. Operation Startup, The Scoop, and Grab a Lifeline all drop new episodes this week under Vet SOS. Go check it out.
Talk about a busy man, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean is a busy man. Because on top of all of that, he's going to get his master's.
Oh, that's right. He just started that recently, didn't he?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta have to have a conversation.
I know. I haven't talked to him since we saw him.
Aren't you doing that too?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but you will be. But he's well, when did he start his? Recently, right?
I saw the announcement before I left for Peru on one of his social medias. I think he threw it up there. Plus, private conversations between he and I.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Well,
he likes to talk AI. He was fascinated by everything that I have going on when we saw him at Heroes Fest.
Yeah.
Which is the first time I'd seen him in a long time. I always love getting with him. He's such a great dude.
Oh, he is.
He's a gentle giant.
Giant. Like the guy's like 7'10". I mean, the guy is he's huge. He probably got some Nephilim bloodlines to him, I'm sure. But I mean, the guy's just enormous. But he's like one of the kindest individuals you ever meet.
Such an amazing person to be around for sure.
So go check out Vet SOS podcast. Next up, we got Senior Living Guides. Got some new stuff coming out this week.
Boots, start listening to that more regularly. You're about to be a senior.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're getting old, man.
I do this. I listen to every episode. So, and there's some good stuff in there. In fact, you're not far behind me. Maybe you should start paying attention to.
I got a good decade.
Mother. Next up, Boots, Stars, and Guitars Network. This week, Angelina Morgan, daughter of legendary Ink Spots guitarist and band leader Stanley Morgan, and the sister of acclaimed jazz saxophone icon Frank Morgan, comes on and talks about being part of an influential musical family, and then talks about what she has coming up here the rest of this year and what it means to be a family of legacy and also the founder and front woman of Morgan's Damn Good Band. Check that out. Trish Lito, I see you over there. What?
Hi, Trish.
Yeah, what's going on, Trish? A couple more, Adam, and then we're almost done here. We got your 6 at 6 with the People's Patriot Project every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. This week, they had Barnside Brotherhood. Jason and Nick We're on the show that introduced these incredible veterans whose mission is to help fellow service members heal through connection, purpose, and unique bond between humans and horses. Did I say that right? Horses. How do you say that? Horses.
Horses.
I love.
Horse.
Can I just say something real quick? I love working with horses. It's great. They
Wild, isn't it?
they connect. They really connect with you. It's a beautiful thing. Also this week on We Got You 6 at 6, they had their featured artist of the week is Navy veteran Brian Grill, whose music blends American folk, rock, and classic influences into kind of his own sound. So that was good. Make sure you check them out. People's Pager Project. Other side of the firewall. This week they're talking alarming rise of AI-driven cyber attacks, recent privacy breaches by intelligence agencies. What? I'm shocked about that. And the evolving landscape of cybersecurity in the age of AI. Check it out. These guys do a fantastic show.
Dude, I'm learning that now. It's wild.
Yeah.
I've spent the last 2 days encrypting and protecting my own server.
Yeah. Other side of the firewall. If you're not in the times of learning how to protect your cyber stuff, go check this show out. You'll learn a ton. What else do we got? That's it. That's it for the shows. So real quick, shout out Green Valley Hunters Paradise, Jim Neary's Live Bait and Tackle, Forget Genetics, My Tax Fella, new sponsors, Staz Fab. You can find them on Instagram, Prospect Hill, Flag CO on Instagram. Check out HMG Beverage. Our coffee is back, and we've got an affiliate program that's launching August 1st. Stay tuned for that. What do we have here? Trish, the Adams. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Hey, you are welcome.
Don't forget about Military Creator Con. Big things happening with that.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Military. I feel like it's our duty because we are like a big part of that.
A big part of that, and I guess I think since we had the meeting, I think now we can announce new location at 2027, and it's going to be in Fort Worth near the stockyards down there. And if you're not, we're going to start putting. I'm glad you brought that up because now I know we can start pushing this. Go to militarycreatorcon.com. You can get your tickets now. Reserve your spot because I guarantee they're going to sell out this year because last year was straight fire. This year we're making it bigger and better, and the venue that we have and the things that we have planned is you thought those of you that showed up last year, you thought that was fun and that was cool.
Not even going to touch this year.
It's like they are. It's going to be the new events that everybody else is going to start mirroring because it's going to be that event that you have to go to.
Well, just be honest, because it's already happening.
Right.
They're already mirroring it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's maybe we'll save that for next week. Anyway, listen, we're coming up on time. I said I was going to keep this under an hour. Adam, I appreciate you texting me this morning and bringing it on this morning. For all of you that are watching this, share it. Those of you that hit up on all the different platforms, appreciate you. Those of you that showed up early and then left, that's probably meta shadow banning because we're talking about things.
That was China.
It was China. China did it again. I've said I wasn't going to do it. You made me do it. I can't help it. I keep getting it. Anyway, listen, don't get the 45-degree syndrome this week. Get off the computers, put the phone down, get outside. Spend time with your loved ones and just, read a book, clear your head, protect your mind, folks, and remember the stuff that I talk about here on the show. These are just topics that I find interesting and that have happened pretty recently and usually within the last 7 days. So, take it with a grain of salt. What I say is not necessarily gold per se, but I'm putting it out there for you guys to be aware.
Yeah,
right?
What book are you reading?
What book I'm reading right now? I'm reading two. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich for like the fourth or fifth time.
Good one.
And I don't remember the name of the other one because I haven't touched it in a while. And when I say reading, like Adam doesn't read, I listen to books because I can't read. So, but that's Think and Grow Rich is always a good one. If you want another good book by Napoleon Hill, I'd say Outwitting the Devil is a great book.
Anything by Napoleon Hill is good.
So that being said, that's all the time that we got today. Adam, thanks again, brother, for being here. Folks, get outside. We'll be here in the home office next week. God bless you. God bless America. Love y'all. See you next week. Take care.